Welcome to another episode of the Dream Home Doorway podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Sterrett, and today I sat down with Reggie Carter for a quick conversation about his experience as a Red Door Homes homeowner. He recently moved into his Red Door home just a few weeks ago, and he's going to share his experience and also share some tips for those who may be considering building a home on their land as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this conversation. All right, Reggie. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to take a quick minute and just ask you a couple questions about your experience working with Red Door Homes.
Sure, yeah. Go right ahead.
Okay, and you just recently completed construction, is that right?
Yes, I just moved in about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, and what office did you work from?
I worked from the one in, I want to say, is that Smithfield?
Yeah.
Or, yes, that one. Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect. Okay, so first question, what led you to the decision to build your own home on your land?
Well, it was a couple of things. I wanted to be in maybe an area that was a little less congested. I was currently living in a neighborhood, and you have your neighbors about 2 feet away from you, and cars everywhere, and basketball racks everywhere. So I guess I wanted to be in a place a little bit more secluded. Yeah.
Okay, a little bit more privacy and quiet.
Yes. Yeah. No doubt about that.
Okay, hope you're enjoying it so far. Did you meet any other builders along the way, and what led you to choose Red Door Homes specifically for building your home?
Well, my realtor introduced me to Red Door. I did talk to another builder, but I ended up selling with Red Door because of, the reputation. They had more options for modifications, more plans, and it seemed to be more of a one-shop deal. Same with other builders, they wanted you to clean the lot, but they would build a house. You would get your own company, put in a sewage or a tank or build a well. So Red Door made it easy. They put it all together. And I didn't want them to take the chance of having someone to put a well in the wrong place or put the septic tank in.
For sure.
So that's the reason why I went with Red Door.
Okay, great. Yeah, most people looking to build their own home don't really have the experience of doing the land development and, like you said, the well and septic. So it's definitely good to have that taken care of for you.
Oh, yeah. No question about it.
Can you describe your experience working with our team during your construction process or journey?
Well, I had the pleasure of working with Katie, the builder, Lee Johnson, and Brian, the finance guy. These guys are pros. They know what they're doing. They're super helpful. They stepped me through the process, and especially Lee, my builder. He probably finished the construction 30 days in advance, and he ran across a lot of things because we got started a little bit in the wintertime. And so the weather was bad, the ground was wet, but Lee was able to get through it. He was super helpful. Probably the best builder out here.
Good. Shout out to Lee. We love Lee.
Yeah, no, Lee is great. And Katie, when I first got started, I had a lot of questions, and Katie stepped me through the process, answered every question, and gave me a lot of options. At first, I was a little bit overwhelmed because there was too many options, but she helped me to streamline it. And Katie is the best. She's great.
Good. Yeah. So Katie and Lee out of our Clayton office, shout out to both of you.
Oh, yeah.
What features or aspects of your new home do you love the most so far?
Well, I would say probably the biggest thing, it feels like it was made for me. All the things that was important to me, just moving around in the house. In the past, you make the houses work for you. But this time it's almost like the house was, of course I had it built, but things that was important to me are present. For example, a bedroom downstairs, close to the kitchen, open for floor plan. Yeah, it couldn't be a better setup. Yeah, I can imagine it being better.
Good. Okay. Love to hear that. How did our company address any challenges or concerns that may have come up during your build?
Well, that's a great question because a few things did come up. And one thing I would say, the guys was always available to answer a question, especially with the financing and the spin downs. Of course, I had some questions about a driveway that I guess I assumed the driveway would come with a home, come quite naturally with a house, but it didn't. I found out, but they gave me some solutions and to put a driveway in. So that was probably the biggest thing. Not having a driveway, but being able to kind of resolve that issue and get one put in.
Okay, great. And last question for you today. Would you recommend our company to others looking to build a home? And if so, why?
Absolutely. If you want a turnkey system, I will tell anyone when dealing with a builder, number one, you want one that is not new to this. There are a lot of things that go into building a home. I had no idea. Just getting the permits, from your local county. And it will probably be good to deal with people that are familiar with your county. So they know how to get around, they know who to talk to. And when the county officials have a good reputation or a good reputation on you, I think that helped the process. The other thing that I would tell people to be mindful of, be clear and don't hesitate to let the builder know at the beginning of the process what you're looking for. When we first got started through this, they had a lot of questions from me. One thing that went through my mind was like, hey, just give me the standard house and, whatever comes with it. But going through this process is so much more than that. If you're just looking for the standard house, just go find one. But when you're customizing one, that is the core of this. And so Red Door was very good with reassuring me that, hey, it's okay for you to pick. If you want one outlet on the left side or the right side, that's you wouldn't think about it when you generally just building buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're building it from the ground up, you can pick everything. The ceiling fans, the light switches, the outlets, the cable, where you want the wiring. It's amazing. There's a lot of options, and you should take advantage of it if you're going to go through the process to building a home.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, even when it comes down to what ways do you want your doors to swing? Some people, you don't think about that, right? Or you don't.
I've never been asked that before.
Yeah,
I've never been asked that. Never even crossed my mind. I guess I thought all doors open the same way. I don't know.
Yeah. And believe it or not, some people have a preference. And if you do, well, hey, give us a call because we can help you out.
Y'all guys can help. But yeah, certainly. Surely Red Door is good for that.
Well, listen, Reggie, I really want to thank you for taking some time to chat with me today. We are so glad that you chose Red Door Homes and your experience has been positive so far. It's not over yet because, of course, you will work with our customer care team. If you've got any issues, we are here and we'll continue to be here for you. And welcome home.
Well, thank you very much. I tell you what, if I know of anyone that want to build a home, I'm going to tell them to talk to Red Door first and save yourself a lot of headaches and trying to do it yourself, because it's going to be very difficult to do it yourself if you've never done it before.
Well, thank you, sir. We certainly appreciate that and your time. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend.
You do the same. Thank you.